Okay, right, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel and this week's video. Today, or tomorrow, makes 4 weeks out of my first ever bodybuilding show. So here is the 4 weeks out vlog. I have just got back from my cardio, had the first part of my meal one, which is 200 grams of mince. If you want to see that full day of eating, there is a link in the description below for you to check that out. And now for the second part, oats. 85 grams of oats, 16 grams of almond butter. The reason for showing you this part of the video is because we have a delivery. Let me get the oats out of the way. And obviously the reason for showing you the delivery on the meal one part of the vlog, as I open up, this delivery contains a new bit of oats. This is my protein delivery. I have another delivery coming, which I'm very excited to show you as well. But here we have chocolate smooth oats. So usually I do, with the 85, I'll do 70 grams of the Scottish oats and then 15 grams of this. So I just wanted to try a different flavor. We've got some L-glutamine to help aid digestion. We are on the final push now, so I want everything firing. Do not want any digestive issues when it comes to stage. The orange and mango apple pre-workout was back in stock. I've obviously tried the other two flavors, the blue raspberry, my personal favorite, and the sour apple, which goes really well with the pump that I'm using, the cherry cola. So I just wanted to finish off the collection with that. And then last but not least, it is sealed separately because I have gone for, never really sealed this well, My Protein's almond butter. Just because it is obviously a lot cheaper to buy this kilo than it is to buy the ones from your supermarket. So I'm not gonna have this until I get through this, which now that we're on the final push, which I'll talk through a bit later on, I may not be able to get through that as quickly as I previously thought, but this is in and ready to go when the time comes, and I'll have to give you the verdict when that time comes. Just rain check that. But yeah, checked in. On the screen you will see 82.6 kilos. That's a 600 gram drop from yesterday, which was a 300 gram drop from before. So since we've begun the transition into the final dig of our prep, in the last 2 days I've lost basically a kilo 900 grams. That is perfect, but now is where the real work starts. We've got this medium day, 25 to 2600 calorie full day of eating over the weekend. So today's Saturday and tomorrow Sunday. And then the lows are back in, the 2000 calorie days, which is going to be grim, awful, but that's just Monday and Tuesday. And then medium again Wednesday, low again Thursday, Friday, and then obviously check in on Saturday. But I am checking in on Wednesday, which I will obviously run you through when we get to that, and you'll see all the pics. While I make the oats, I will show you my checking photos on the screen. Looking a lot tighter, a lot better. Obviously still room for improvement, as there always will be, and it is time to get these glutes absolutely pulled in. As one bag goes down, let's get this next bag open. So cardio still at 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, steps to the 12,000. It's just the diet that's taken a change over the weekend. So I'm happy because my legs were starting to get battered doing that 65 minutes. And obviously at this point, we don't want to do any damage to my muscle, because obviously my legs are my USP. I will have very good legs on stage and hopefully have the best legs on stage. Don't want to get rid of the thing that makes me the best bodybuilder. So squeeze these oats in. What I'm gonna do, whip this up, and I'll catch you when it's finished. Okay, so it's done. I usually eat it with this very little spoon, but I'm gonna use that to scoop the almond butter out. But we'll do an original taste test before we get onto that. I'll show you a quick picture through my phone of how it looks, and then yeah, taste test for the camera. That is actually really good. Not too chocolatey that is overpowering, but enough to add a great amount of flavour to it. I think maybe I might get sick of it quickly, as it's a lot richer than obviously the vanilla, but I can just interchange between the two. When I get sick of one, move to the other. When I fancy one, have whatever I fancy. That's why I only got the 1 kilo bag with the chocolate and not the big 2.5 kilo or 5 kilo bags, just so I knew for sure. But if you are interested in spicing up your oatmeal, spicing up your oats, there is a link in the description below for you to shop My Protein, or if you want any of these other products, of course, link in the description below. Use my link to support me, code JamesShdh at checkout. That will support you, get some extra savings. There are big summer sales on right now, so you do not want to miss it. what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that almond butter on. I'll show you a quick transition of that now, and then I will catch you all for the next part of the vlog. Right, sorry, this might be a bit out of focus because it's rushed. I just had my first taste of it with the almond butter. Game changer. Honestly, I'm never getting sick of that. That is unreal. Oats, a little bit of the chocolate oats and the almond butter on top. That is delectable. That's the only word I can say. Perfection. It was already the highlight of my week. It is now the highlight of my life. I will catch you in a bit. Okay, what is going on, everyone? Today's Sunday, we are back from quads, and as I show you the top set of my hack squat, the only thing I filmed today, quickly talk you through the workout as I show you my second delivery, which has already been opened, already been tried and tested, spoiler alert, and make my meal 3, which is weighing rice cakes. So quads, the strength took a little bit of a hit today, but the pump was insane. I really tried and really gave it my all. I dropped the weight, really focused on execution. That top set of hacks was an unbelievable set. I think I got 12 overall. And then obviously I did leg extensions first, dropped a rep, but like I said, really focused on execution. Went a bit lighter on the squat pro, the Rogers squat. That felt insane. Really tried to treat it like a true squat. I stood a bit further forward than usual, focused on keeping my back straight, and then went a bit heavier on both my sets of the hip press. Hip press was unreal. My quads were absolutely fully blown. What I'll do is after I make these rice cakes, I'll show you the pump shots. But here we have what I'm using right now, the Trained by JP. I didn't know whether to go for the caramel biscuit or the white chocolate hazelnut, so instead of getting a 2 kilo bag, I've got 2 1 kilos. I'm gonna try them both out. Started with the Biscoff, and oh my god, this caramel biscuit flavor is the best tasting protein that I've ever had, without a shadow of a doubt. Obviously I tried it yesterday on those rice cakes with a little bit of cinnamon on top. Even without the cinnamon, it was gorgeous. The cinnamon just added to the perfection of it, which I'll show you. I'll transition to that as we cut out of this section of the video. And when you shop with Trained by JP, they do a little flash sale at the end. So I went and picked up a kilo of EAAs because for 22 quid, you'd be stupid not to. Cherry and lime flavor, I'm very excited to try that out. I'm also so excited to try the white chocolate bueno. Unfortunately, I'm back to low days as of tomorrow, so the protein powder isn't in the low days, but we dropped 900 grams last night. That is a 2 pound drop overnight and a 1.5 kilos, so over 3 pound drop over the last 48 hours. So when I check in after these 2 low days, Monday, Tuesday, when I check in on Wednesday, it is going to be a very exciting time for me. Yeah, I'm slightly rushing this because it's 2 minutes past 2, so the football's on. I'm going to get myself in there to watch the Sheffield United City game, and then obviously the Newcastle Liverpool game afterwards as well. Very disappointed with the Arsenal result. Boo hoo, but what can you do? So 25 grams of this on top of 6 rice cakes. I used the lightly salted calorie rice cakes. You've seen it a million times before. Here are the pump shots of my posing. I did a couple on my phone. Like I said, at this point in my prep, training's taking a hit to the point where I don't really want to film too much. I just want to get in there before the pump goes, while I've still got a bit of energy from the pre-workout, get smashed out and get myself back here to recover to the best of my ability. Obviously recovery in the bin at this point in prep, so we're just doing what we can and then get myself to bed for the next day. So I'm going to transition to the rice cakes now, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, so we are back. Today is Tuesday. I am just making my pre-workout meal. Back on the low days, unfortunately. So 220 chicken, 100 green beans and 40 grams of raw weight jasmine rice. I have been struggling. We are nearly back down to the 80 mark. Yesterday, obviously, I had my first low day. That wasn't too bad. Delts got delted, they got smashed. Definitely felt it towards the end of the session. The lack of carbs, of course, but also the lack of fats, no almond butter in my pre-workout meal. That definitely meant my endurance, like I burnt through the carbs a lot quicker, and there was less of them to burn through, and I just died off. But luckily Delts is a relatively short workout. Today is going to be hard. I woke up at 3 AM, cardio was done, 6 AM I ate about 7, did a few steps to help it digest, and I've just been struggling to stay awake between then and now. Nothing a pre-workout won't fix anyway, but today is going to be a very hard day. The reason for showing you this bit is because obviously I show you my top set of the Atlantis shoulder press, which has been a godsend to my training. I absolutely love it. But also because I'm filming my low day full day of eating, that will be live on the YouTube channel soon if it isn't already by the time you watch this video. Anyway, tomorrow we check in with Brad, hopefully a medium day. That's what's the plan anyway. So get some almond butter back in the oats, get some extra carbs in on my non-training day. So just cardio and refilling back up another 2 low days, and then checking in Saturday. That is the plan, but obviously things can change depending on how we checked in tomorrow. Hopefully we will break the 80 mark tomorrow, get into the 79s. My glutes were looking on fire today. I won't show you the picture I took because it's very provocative. But yeah, that is that. We've also got a very exciting thing tomorrow because I'm having my hair cut. So when I catch you up tomorrow, hopefully buzzing, more food in me, trimmed up and just ready to have a good day. So I'll catch you then. Wish me luck for my arms and hamstrings workout because it is the longest one of the week and I am dying. See you soon. Okay, right, so we have just got out of Tesco. Freshly trimmed, like I promised. I have filmed the 5 weeks out back workout talk through, just editing it up. I've done the first couple of exercises worth of clips. Had 4 meals today, medium day, weighed in 80.3, so only 300 grams off of my all-time lowest. Brad said if I don't put weight on today on a medium day diet, we'll be having another medium day tomorrow alongside 140 grams cooked weight rice in my first 3 meals. Well, in 3 meals, meals 1, 2 and meal 4, as meal 3 is the whey and rice cake. So in my post-cardio, my pre-workout and my post-workout meal instead of my post-workout shake / rice cakes, which will be very exciting. I am flat and dead, but the check-in photos will already be on the screen for you to see. Woke up, done my cardio, like I said, had meal 1, walked it off, got my hair cut, came back, had meal 2, did a big chunk of steps, came back, filmed my talk through, then I had my whey and rice cakes, went up and started my edit, done the first 2 clips, like I said, had meal 4, walked around the block, then I went to Tesco and you would have just seen the little montage of me picking up a few bits, just the usual bodybuilding stuff, chicken, mince, rice cakes and green beans, your average prep essentials. I've got another hour until meal 5 and then I'll finish my steps off there. I'm not sure what we're on step wise, but we should be on about 10.5k by now, maybe 11,000. So we're sitting at 10.8. So once I've walked that off, we should be on like 11.5 and I'll make up to the 12k habitually throughout the day, going up and down the stairs, going to the toilet, making the food. And then we'll obviously have meal 6, which is just 40 grams of whey. I should finish my cereal milk whey by then and get to try the caramel biscuit, the Biscoff one as a shake, which will be exciting. And also I'll crack open the white chocolate Bueno one so I can alternate between the 2, which is even more exciting because I wasn't sure which one I was going to prefer, so I bought a half size of both. Fingers crossed we drop some weight tomorrow, get close to the 80 mark. What I will do is I'll cut to that after this and we'll see exactly what I'm weighing, because you know, if it is equal to or less than 80.3, as long as we don't put on weight today, I'll be having those extra carbs tomorrow and I'll take you through the meals. If not, we'll be back on low days, which is horrible. I felt like death Monday and Tuesday, as you may all know. If you don't know, on my low day, full day of eating, I definitely told you about that. If you want to see the workout talk through, a link will be in the description below. Apart from that, let's see if I lost any weight tomorrow. I'll catch you then. Right, please excuse the headphone hair, but I am so excited. We dropped another kilo this morning, 78.3. Brad has put in a higher day, taken out my Stairmaster, put in the higher day. Let me just reiterate that. So I used my 30 minutes morning steps as cardio. That's what he put me down as. I used that to go to Tesco. As you can see, there is a banana because I'm having for meal 1, 150 grams of cooked whey, mince, 2 whole eggs, 120 grams of oats, and a banana on top. So instead of the almond butter, what happens is when you go to a high carb day, the fats will come out so you can use the carb and utilize the carbs a lot better. Almond butter's out, banana's in, a bit more extra oats. Fats obviously covered through the mince and the whole eggs. So what I'm going to do, instead of having the chocolate oats, I'm going to go back to the vanilla oats, have the vanilla oats with the banana. I've never had this before. I am very excited for that. What I'll do is I'll whip it up, and as we go through the day, I'll show you all the meals. I won't do a full day of eating. I'll just show you through the meals. I thought I'd just take you through the first one because it's exciting, and obviously the obligatory thing that comes in a high day for meal 2. But I'll catch you then. I'll take you through the back workout when we do the meal 2 part, and then we'll crack on a day. Big chest workout going down. I am so excited. Got a bit of energy. Honestly, I felt like death Monday and Tuesday on them low days, but going back to the higher food after a few days of lows really kickstarted my metabolism, and we are taking off. 78.3, 2 kilos in 2 days. It is gonna be crazy. I cannot wait. 3 weeks, 2 days. Let's get it. Okay, change of plan because I'm absolutely desperate to go and train. So I will take you through the back workout once we are back from the gym, take you through how everything went, remind you of my back workout that I've just finished editing. Will already be live and be in the description below anyway, but I'll cover more on that in a bit. Obligatory muffin testing time. Meal 2 was obviously 250 grams of cooked weight chicken breast, 300 grams of cooked weight jasmine rice, and 1.5 muffins. So taste test going down. It wouldn't be a JDH high day without it. Let's get it. It's so good. I was having high days every Sunday for a while. This last Sunday I didn't. I had 2 mediums as we were going into the final dig phase, and I had a cheat the week before that, but this high day's come on a Friday has made my day. Big chest day as well, so the pump is hopefully going to be insane. I'm going to bring you along on a journey. Cue the montage. Right, pause that. Whew. We are out of the gym. Absolutely fantastic session. As you would have seen from the clips, the pump was insane. I'll leave a few clips on the screen for you to see here. I stood in front of the peg, so you won't be able to see me too well, but let me just do up my windows so that you don't have to listen to the cars driving past. And then you'll also see that I finished my cyclic dextrin. I've got the weight here. Oh, I just opened the thing, and the whiff of that Biscoff is honestly, it is to die for. It is hands down, without a doubt, the best tasting whey that I've ever had. So I'm just going to scoop that up now. Yeah, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Obviously, I'll go home and I'll take you through yesterday's back workout. But the rest of my high day, I'll put some of the pictures up on the screen, of course. Oh, I'll just do that now actually. 220 grams of cooked weight mince with 300 grams of cooked weight jasmine rice. And then my final meal is 200 grams of cooked weight chicken, 200 grams of cooked weight jasmine rice, 150 grams of cooked weight potato, and 100 grams of green beans. And then we check in tomorrow, and that'll mark out my 3 weeks out vlog. And we take a sip for the camera. More like a swig, just so I can't get enough of it. That is that. All the pictures would have been on screen, and I'll catch you for the review of yesterday's back workout. I'll see you in a bit. Right, we are back in the kitchen again because I've just had my final meal of the day. You would have seen that when I talked you through my full day of eating in the car. 200 grams of cooked weight chicken breast, 200 grams of cooked weight jasmine rice, 150 grams of cooked weight white potato, and 100 grams of green beans. I've just done a quick walk around the block, nothing like massive, like 200 meters or something like that, maybe 300-400 meters, just to help begin the digesting process, because obviously that's quite a large meal and it's my last meal of the day. However, it is only 6 o'clock, so I'll be going to bed at like 7, half 7, ready to wake up at 3 AM. The perks of prep. But the exciting thing is we will be starting our 3 weeks out vlog tomorrow with the weigh-in. So I'm excited to see how my weight has adjusted to the high day following the 2 medium days I had before, one of them being a medium plus carbs day, which was very nice, but I still lost a kilo. This should have slowed down things a little bit, stopped my weight getting away from me, because I didn't do cardio in the morning either. I did a walk and I got my steps in, so it'll be exciting to see. But obviously before I go, I told you I'd take you through my back workout. Yesterday it was good. I felt weak, I felt lethargic, obviously because I just dropped a kilo and another kilo was dropping off. So in terms of strength, that wasn't really there. In terms of endurance towards the end of the session, especially after deadlifts, I was finished. Didn't even pose afterwards because I was absolutely battered. Did my hyperextensions to get some glute work in, and then I got out of there and then crashed out in the evening, of course. But everything is looking good. You would have seen obviously from the clips I'm showing you now that the back was looking lean, the back is looking pumped, and we are looking very, very, very close to being ready for this show, which just makes me ever more excited, all the more excited, ready to rock and roll. Last real week to 10 days of digging deep, and then the last week and a half will be fatigue management and getting me filled out, ready to smash it. So that is going to end the video for this week. Talking of smashing it, make sure you smash a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click that notification bell so you don't miss me on upload. Leave a comment down below, anything else you want to see, leave me a good luck for my show, tell me I'm going to win, and I will catch you for me tomorrow, for you in the next 3 to 7 days for the 3 weeks out vlog. I'm out.